It was an emotional farewell for U.S. President Joe Biden on the first day of the Democratic National Convention in Chicago on Monday, as Biden teared up and said he had done his best for America. This as he passed on the torch to Vice President Kamala Harris, the Democratic presidential nominee. In fact, Harris made a surprise appearance on the first night of the DNC as she paid a rich tribute to her boss. Biden said choosing Harris as his running mate in 2020 was the best decision he made his entire career. He said, and I quote, "She'll be a president our children can look up to. She would be a president respected by world leaders because she already is. She would be a president we can all be proud of, and she would be a historic president who puts her stamp on America's future." His passing of the torch demonstrated a major shift for Democrats. The party, which was deeply fractured just last month as pressure mounted on Biden to exit the presidential race, was united on Monday night behind Kamala Harris and against her Republican opponent, former President Donald Trump. Democrats came together to pay tribute to Biden, who received a 4-minute standing ovation and expressed their gratitude for his decades of public service and personal kindness, as they put it. Biden said, "I love my job, but I love my country more." This is the closest he came to explaining why he chose to give up his own campaign. Meanwhile, Democrats attacked GOP nominee Donald Trump over abortion rights. They highlighted the former president's legal troubles and questioned his morality and argued that his policy beliefs would benefit the wealthy while Harris's would better serve working people. The party also emphasized in personal and historic terms the potential for Harris to become the first woman to win the presidency in the United States. Hillary Clinton said, though she had fallen short 8 years ago, she wanted her grandchildren and their grandchildren to know she had been there for Harris when the glass ceiling finally shatters. "This is where we break through. The future is here," she said. Clinton also connected her own life and her loss and legacy with Harris's hopes this November. She said she'd put many cracks in the highest, hardest glass ceiling, and now Harris is so close to breaking through once and for all. Hillary Clinton didn't miss the opportunity to take potshots at her former opponent in the 2016 presidential contest. Referring to Trump's convictions in New York, Clinton said the former president made his own kind of history, the first person to run for president with 34 felony convictions. The crowd responded with chants of "lock him up." Democrats spin on the "lock her up" chants about Clinton that were omnipresent during Trump's 2016 campaign rallies. Clinton added, "We have him on the run now, so no matter what the polls say, we can't let up. We have to fight for the truth. We have to fight for Kamala, as she will fight for us." While Kamala Harris's candidacy, a strong anti-Trump stance, and abortion are the major unifiers for the party, Israel's ongoing war in Gaza has divided Democrats by age, ideology, sometimes even identity. Meanwhile, Michigan Senator Mallory McMorrow stepped on stage with the large prop, a gigantic book containing the Conservative Heritage Foundation's Project 2025 agenda. The moment reflected how eager Democrats are to tie Trump to the highly controversial Project 2025, which they call a Republican blueprint for a second Trump term. Though the former president has disavowed it, Democrats have framed Project 2025, a 900-page playbook for a second Trump term, drafted in part by 6 of his former cabinet secretaries and at least 140 people who worked in his administration, as the former president's agenda.